All right, so episode 23, I believe, of the Beavers franchise. Let's just get through the offseason. That's what today's episode is. I might do a trade. It just really depends on if I see someone that I like that I want to add to the team. But let's see how free agency goes. I think that's going to be the big indicator on if I need to actually make moves or not, because if free agency doesn't go well, I definitely want to improve the team in some way. I want to stop losing. Let's get into it. I hope you enjoy it. Thumbs up if you do. Of course, if you're new here, subscribe and get in the comment section. That's it. Let's talk about this team. So we went through the whole kind of end of the season in the last episode, so you can see who MVP, who won the World Series, all that good stuff were. Let's see here. We had somebody retire on our side. Ryu retired, Donaldson, Braun, a couple other names, Charlie Blackmon, Brandon Crawford, Elvis Andrews, I believe, did as he was sitting in free agency. So I want to rebrand the team. Team details, yeah, that green's fine. This almost looks like a weird Kraft mac and cheese. So I want to change it to more of a yellow. So maybe something like that. It is a pretty bright yellow, but I feel like that's going to work a little bit better with kind of the dark green. So let's do that. The vault, the logo editor should be all good. Stadium's good. Okay, so I already have this in mind on what I want to do. So you're going to see that I've kind of messed with it already. I got to this point, I messed with it a little bit, and then I quit and restart the save so you guys can actually see me do this. So we're gonna rock with the beaver this year. We're gonna change it up. We're gonna have the beaver on the hat. It does look a little strange, I know. But the bill is gonna be green. The underbill, I don't care. This is gonna be green. But look at the way the hat is. It already looks a little two different colors, right? The top of the hat and the bill look like two different greens, but whatever. We'll leave it there. There's that. The yellow and let's see. Yeah, I want that. I don't really want to change this, have this look different at all. I think we just rock with the normal solid color green. Just leave it green. And this is why. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take everything here, delete it. I am going to insert a new layer. I already have a Nike swoosh downloaded from the vault, and we'll leave it there. And then what I'll do is I'll paste what I have on my clipboard. What I'll do here is then I'll go to show player, and then we'll move this over here. So again, we're going to have the beaver on the uni, and we'll put it right there for now. Maybe make it a little smaller. And then this, we need to move this over here, make it a little bit smaller as well, and get it as high as I can before it starts getting cut off, which is right there. All right, so that means I can move this over a little bit too before it gets cut off. So right there. All right, I think that looks okay for now. I'm still trying to figure out what color I want this to be. I mean, let's start with the green. And you're gonna be like, well, if the jersey's green, why are you doing that? Well, it's because the jersey's not gonna be green. We're gonna make it like a cream color. So let's get the pants to match, and then let's get pinstripes. Oh, we're rocking pinstripes and cream. Yep. And I think that is really all that I want to change with the team, or the unis. I want to rock something like this. The numbers are probably going to come off. We're going to go with a shiny look. It makes the patch look a little bit more like a patch. And then this is where I'm a little... Let's get rid of the numbers. Let's get rid of the numbers. No number there, but I do want this here. I think I'm going to rock... Do I want the big like this? Or do I want... Or what if we just have the outline? Ooh, I don't know yet. Okay, let's sort this out. Do I want a big yellow stripe, or do I want a thin yellow stripe? Do I want yellow here and then maybe green like that? Ooh, now I'm kind of changing the idea I had. Initially, I just had a little bit of yellow here. I think that looks okay. I think that looks fine. Yeah, I'm liking this. Yeah. Okay. And then for the numbers, I want to change this. I want this to be green, but I want this to be yellow. I want the full yellow number there. I guess we can make them extra thick like that. Nothing wrong with that. And then we go here. Do I want yellow here, green numbers? Yeah, I do. And then we'll go like that. So that'll be the numbers. Everything else is looking pretty good. pants. Yep, we got to make the pinstripes match. 2-color. This is meant to be green. This is yellow. Belt's going to be green. Buckle's going to be gold. And those should be good to go. We'll make it matte. Get rid of the logo here. And that should do it. I think those are all the changes that I need to do. I think everything else should be fixed because I changed the colors of the team, like the team colors. So everything else should be, yeah, I think, yeah, we're good. We're looking pretty solid. I think that's, yeah, I think we're looking pretty good. I think that's the only thing that needs to be changed was that green. No other light blue or anything. Yeah, we're looking good. I think this is what we're gonna rock. Could we go a little bit lighter with the cream? Maybe something like, no, I think it's good. I think it's, is it good? Yeah, I think it's good because I think if we go any lighter, you don't really notice it, huh? Right? It just looks, yeah, it looks off. So let's, I know it looks a little dingy right now, but if I go any lighter, I think it's gonna look strange. So let's stick with this. I like this. I like this a lot. Maybe make the logo a little bit bigger. The beaver. Let's do this. Maybe make it just a little bit bigger. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. All right, let's leave it like this. These are our unis for the year. Everything else should be good. I'm gonna leave the home unis the way they are, and we're good now. All right, so exclusive negotiations. This is just not worth keeping him. Let's decline that option. And everybody else, I think we let Jock's not coming back. Lorenzen, I say no. I think just in case there aren't any better relievers, let's offer him a deal. It's only going to be $3 million and a depth option, so we don't even need to keep him in the majors if he does poorly, or we can just get rid of him. $3 million. I'm okay just cutting him if it doesn't work out. So there's that. All right, now free agency time. We got Bellinger, Urias, McMahon, Flaherty. There's a couple names there I like, but we're at 35 for the 40-man, so I do want to clean up a couple players, and by clean up I mean like let's just get rid of them. So Zach Birdie, still for some reason, because we had arbitration, so I don't want him on the team. That's a spot. Diaz, that'll open up a spot. Michael Hermosillo, he started off the season so well, and then he just kind of fell off a little bit. I guess he didn't get as many at bats as last year, but if we do look at the team, does he fit in anywhere? Drew Waters is definitely starting in left because apparently he's not injured anymore. So apparently, like, once the season ends, everybody gets healthy again. That's so dumb. Why wouldn't the injuries carry over? Or, okay, so yeah, so we've got Mondesi, Buxton, Waters, Trammell, and we still need one more outfielder. Is that where Art Saunders comes into the mix? Or do we, Willie Moniak, Art Saunders? Are those our two outfielders? That might be, yeah, that might be the play. And then Saunders is like our starting DH. Andujar to first. I think let's just find a big power bat for first base. It could be a little bit of a veteran. And then Andujar versus righties off the bench. We find another power bat for third. And then bolster the bullpen. I kind of like that. Okay, so 40-man. I think sadly that means, could I release him and then just sign him back not on the 40-man? Is that a possibility? Hogan Harris is not really developing. Let's see who else. Oh, I don't want him. He dropped in potential, so that'll open up a spot. Taylor Walls, I think we let him go as well. Actually, this has opened up a lot of spots that we should be okay then. Let's yeah, I think, what are we at now? How many spots? 31. Oh, that's plenty. So who, I don't know if we need to add anybody that, like, I'm afraid to lose. Like, Basher looks okay, but like if we lose him, it's not the end. Ruiz again looks okay, but if we lose him, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Grissom, I think, is a little bit too old that a team won't, or a little bit too young where a team won't take him just yet. So I think we're okay. I really do. So looking at it, let me just move this around a little bit to kind of get an idea of what our team's looking like. Yeah, I think this is kind of like what I'm looking at. And what I'm like, I like this. I definitely think a first baseman, just power, pure power. That's what I'm looking for. Obviously, I hope he can get on base too, but I think that's pretty solid. And then you look at pitching. These two I'm still on the fence about. I don't really know what to do with them just yet. I think they're close, but not there yet. Maybe leave the starters as is. Just bolster this bullpen. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got available. But first, let me sort this out because that's not fun to watch. Okay. So looking at free agency, I think we're cool to let our pitchers kind of just keep doing their thing. I also looked to see if there were any names down here that like I was like, ooh, that's a B potential pitcher we could pick up. There aren't. Or like some like kind of sneaky players that we could add that like aren't. Maybe Brebbia. Is he gonna hold his rating? Maybe. The issue is there just aren't a lot of good options. Do I want to go big and go Jordan Hicks? Do I want to go Alvarado, Leclerc, those kind of things? The issue is some of these guys just don't do well. And it's such a 50-50 shot that like it's just like we might just have to go for some trades to pick up some bullpen arms. That's really what it comes down to. As you can see, we've got these guys signed up. This is kind of the one that I'm most excited about for the future. And then we've got Aquavito, Damon as well. So it's like it's not bad. We got some good, prospects to look forward to. I think looking at pitching, I say we wait. Maybe some other names start to fall into the free agency pool as the offseason continues to go on. I am kind of interested in one of like maybe Josh Hader. Maybe Hicks. Maybe a Leclerc. I think Alvarado, I don't know, man. Now I'm like overthinking all of it. Like, is it worth trying to pick up one of those guys? I think we hold off. I say we wait. Catcher, I'm not really in the market for. First base, there are plenty of options. Do we bring back Matt Olson? Right? Do we bring him back? Is that something that should be done? Colin Moran would be probably one of the safer options. Just a guy that doesn't have a lot of power, but I know versus righties he's gonna get the job done. Aguilar, I think I'm going to be out on. Schwarber, 21 home runs is okay. Brandon Belt, kind of at the end of his career. I'm not too sure if that's someone that I want to bring in. Rhys Hoskins, I am a little interested in. Almost 40 home runs. And he had a good average, a good on-base percentage. Like, this is kind of what I'm looking for. Quirks, he's got the home run hitter quirk and bomber. Day player, which is better because we can't play night games at our stadium anyways, and he plays better at home. So that is interesting. It looks like Matt Olson's on the decline. He only played 80 games, so that is something that I'm like, ooh, maybe because he was one of those guys that didn't play a lot that he's looking to come back. We could use a lefty bat as well in the lineup. So Matt Olson now is kind of making a lot more sense for me. And let me see second base. Anything here? I don't really see anybody. So Devers. I do like Rafi Devers. That is an interesting one. I don't want a shortstop. I think our outfield's fine. Like, even though, a Bellinger, Winker, Nimmo, all those would be great. Devers and Matt Olson, that's killer. Andujar becomes a really solid bench bat for us, or he plays DH versus righties. Guillorme is also a really solid bench bat too. An Olsen who's a solid veteran, and a Devers who's a young and upcoming star to help us out at third. I think that might be the move. What's our third base spot looking like? I know we have Lassiter, who was injured, but he came back. He doesn't really have the power, but he could be a good player to help us out this year later on if we have an injury, or maybe next year. I do like Andujar. He did have a good year, and I like a 270 average. The on base percentage is a little low, but I think he had a good year. Like, and to kick him to the side would be pretty terrible. But at the same time, is he a guy that's gonna be good enough to like make a big difference for us to win? Because I'm looking at this team and I'm going, Drew Waters is a good start for a guy for the future. Buxton, we've got that piece that we added last year. Mondesi's okay. I don't think he's going to be the reason we win games, but I don't think he's going to be the reason we lose games either. And then Volpe, he'll progress throughout the year. I think we, you know, like, yeah, I just don't see any difference makers outside of Buxton. Maybe, yeah, that's it. I honestly think Olsen or Devers or both. Ooh. I think Olsen, let's bring him back though, for sure. Let's go 5 years. 5 years is like 88 mil. Yeah, I like that. We'll even leave it maybe like, yeah, let's leave it like that. 5 years, 88 mil. What does that put us at? 50 mil in pending offers. And there's no offers on Devers right now. What does he want? 5 years, 95? What does that put us at? Almost 70 mil. We still have plenty of available budget. I think that completely changed the team, and I say, why not? It's a 27-year-old and a 30-year-old into the team. I'm all in. I think we bring back one of the familiar faces, and then we bring in someone else like a Buxton, like Devers, who can be another cornerstone piece. And we do have Corey, right? We do have Corey that could definitely help us out. I'm keeping my eye on him. He's got a lot of clutch. I saw that comment that someone's like, he's got some really good clutch. He could be a good bench bat. I'm all in. I'm liking that. So we have Corey at first, who could come in and help us out. DH or first base. He's got really bad fielding, so maybe a DH spot. Second base, we've got the depth for the future. Third base, we've got the depth for the future. Shortstop, Poisson can be our backup, or we leave, or Nick Allen. Okay, I like those moves. Devers and Olsen, those are our moves. And now we just wait and see if other pitchers become available, because I just don't like the 50-50 flip with Leclerc, walks per 9, and control being so low. Hicks, same thing, and Reyes, same thing. I just don't want Josh Hader. I just don't want Josh Hader. I think those two moves right there, that is plenty. What is going to be the outcome? Will we get them? Flaherty goes to the Giants on a 9-year deal. That's something I feel like happens a lot. We do get Olsen. What about Devers? Devers is still there. Any other offers though? No. So we get Devers as well. That is a big offseason. Rhys Hoskins does stay with it, or does join the division though. He joins the Angels, so that's a bat we got to watch out for. Grandal comes to join the division. And then now this is where, Jordan Hicks joins the Guardians and Alvarado joins the Mets. So now I'm going to check again, see if any names became a free agent. So let me see transactions. Let me see, like, free agency or roster related. Did anybody get cut? Can I see that? I see a lot of recalled, released. Okay, so there were some names that hit free agency, and maybe me waiting might have been a better move. So let me go through these lists, see if anybody did become a free agent that I'd be interested in. Maybe some younger players as well, because I'm not really seeing anything right now. But maybe there is going to be something, especially in the pitchers. Let me go through that. All right, still no names available that, like, I think I'd be okay with picking up. I mean, obviously there's some big free agents available still, but I feel like with the moves that we made right now, we're looking okay. This is where some other players might become available. So free agency, let's see, like him. I think bringing in a young guy like this could help us out. 25 years old. That is a Sam Bachman. The Angels are letting go of Sam Bachman. I mean, there's going to be some prospects that aren't getting picked up that I think we could add to the team that could at least give us some depth or even push for a starting spot right now. So this is where I'm going. We might find some players that'll help us out now. Like Brandon Nimmo's still available. I know I get him a lot, so I'm gonna hold off this time, even though I think that'd be a great pickup for us. But as you can see, there's a lot of prospects, a lot of younger players. players that could potentially be fringe players for us. I'm not 100% sure if I want to use Robert Poisson or Pawson right now. So I might see if there is like another middle infielder that could give us some help right now. Maybe like, oh, Jeremy Pena went down in potential. Okay. Let's see. Anybody at all. Let's keep going through it and see what I can find. There's got to be some pitchers because pitchers have been so bad right now. But right now, it's not looking great. It's not looking great. So let me go through the list a little bit more in depth, see what I can find, and I'll show you. All right, so our offers on the table are Ramon Caruso. He's got really good hitting stats. Okay fielding as well. Just chilling there. Could be an okay backup catcher for the future, but the rest are going to be pitchers. We got Zach Warren, Ronnie Enriquez, and then Tommy Doyle, along with Alexander Vizcaino. I think the rest of the like prospects that I saw, like a Bachman who's got A potential, I'm going to let another team get him. I feel like that's only fair to let some other teams kind of thrive on some of these guys. Plus, I have a feeling a lot of these guys, they are Rule 5 eligible. So I think they're going to get snagged up by teams in the Rule 5 draft. So I might not even get to keep Vizcaino. It really just depends on if he gets added to the 40-man or not. So you guys have seen who I've added, and then we're just going to leave it here. Let's just sim to the Rule 5. Giolito joins the Orioles. As you can see, Warren went to the Rangers instead. Paul DeJong joins the Red Sox. Torkelson gets the Braves, man. The Braves. Torkelson, Soto, and Acuna. Are we serious? How am I supposed to? This team's going to be insane. Brandon Belt signs with the Padres. We do have the second pick in the Rule 5 draft, which means we'll probably have the second pick in the draft. I believe that's going to... And there it is. The guy that we chose gets selected anyway. So that means... I think starter-wise, I think we're okay. Maybe a veteran would have been someone that would have been good to pick up. But at the same time, I think we just kind of leave it with starters. I would really like to find someone here that I think could help us out. So looking at it, let's see. Is there anybody? Doesn't really look like. Maybe Lopez. Maybe Walden. What about over here? Maybe Figueroa, not Yovera, Figueroa. And then I don't really think there's going to be any position players in the Rule 5 that we can snag up that'll be helpful right now. Yeah, I think we just got to snag a pitcher. Hopefully it works out, and I think we just make a trade for a pitcher. I think that's what's going to have to happen. Unless there's like a starter that doesn't have a lot of stamina that we could turn to a bullpen guy. But that doesn't even look too likely either. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's find somebody. Lopez doesn't look terrible. King looks okay. Let's see what else we got here. Beeks, Warren, Rodriguez, Middleton. He's got really good control. What's his clutch? I know he's kind of perceived to be an off the like or a clubhouse guy. I don't know. I guess there were some issues with him and the Angels like calling out fans or something. I don't know. Let's give him a shot. We're also stealing him from the Mariners. He could be a sneaky pickup for us. Did we lose anybody else that we signed? Hopefully we didn't. I know again there's a lot of prospects that are getting chosen. So what do we have? 1, 2, 3. Oh wow, we're looking a little weak here. I might snag one more. Let's go Lopez and see what happens. And then I'm going to leave it there. Oh, DJ Hers was available. I would have picked him up. He's going to be good. Okay. I'm going to skip the rest of my selections. That was it. All right. And then let's see free agency. Maybe there's somebody chilling here that we could turn to a bullpen arm. Doesn't really look like it. I think we're just we're stuck here. I mean, a lot of them are older. Do we bring back Taylor Williams? Is that really something I'm gonna have to do on a 1-year deal? I mean, based off what I'm seeing, it might be. It might just be I gotta get lucky and Brent Suter's available. Is he going to be good this year at 34 years old? Let's see what happens. We'll bring him in. We'll bring him in. Man, this is tough. There just wasn't that many good relievers available. That was the issue. Like, there wasn't, especially those that had, there was Alex Reyes, there was who's the other one, Jordan Hicks, but a lot of them, they're the biggest coin flips ever, and you just don't know if they're gonna do well or not. And so maybe it was just better to get them, because it's better than trying to find players that probably aren't gonna do well. You know what I mean? I think we might have messed up on that front. Or we make a trade and we just keep some of these older guys and hopefully it works out. Seth Beers is still chilling there. A couple others as well. But I think position-wise, we've done pretty well. I think those two big signings were plenty. I don't think we need to really bring in anything else. I might just wait till the end of the offseason to see if we do bring in anybody. But I think for the most part, we did pretty well. Colton Wong gets traded to the Tigers. Cody Bellinger signs with the Diamondbacks. And I think that is going to wrap it up. I think we need to make a couple trades. We'll see what we can find there. But for the most part, I think I'm pretty happy with what happened. So we are still in the offseason. I do kind of want to see where we are pitching-wise. So, like, he'll get thrown into the team. We'll shake some things up here and there. But I do still want to make a trade. Who is gonna be available? Who would be available? All right, let's get to spring training and let's see if that updated anything. No. Okay. Let's see. Anybody? Seth Beers still chilling here? Huh. Anybody else? Yeah, I think we make a trade. Who? So the Nationals were as bad as us. Did the Nationals have anybody? Let's see. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Honestly, let's just see if anybody has like a stupid stacked bullpen, and then we'll just take something from them. Or maybe someone that just hasn't pitched yet, and I feel like we could take them. So like Matt Cronin looks okay. But what do we do? Let me find something. Actually, I'm thinking about it. Let's leave it there. Because let me get the roster down to 26 guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's Thompson at? He's got one more. All right, let's send him down for now. Now he might come up. Morihone's up. Miller's gonna go down to AAA. Hogan Harris is gonna go down to AAA. So it'll be 5. He'll get added to the 40-man. Let's see what else. Romano has got options still. Puck, I think, has got one more. Baez doesn't. So that's one thing we got to keep in mind, because we've got 9,000 other pitchers here. But like looking at it, let's see who has options that we can send down. Middleton, Lopez, Doyle can go down. But okay. All right, we've got a lot of clutter here. Do we just maybe start the season and like kind of clean this up, like kind of see who does well, and then wait till the deadline to make some moves? Because I don't hate the relievers that we signed. I do think picking up someone like a Hicks or maybe even Hader would have been cool, but at the same time I feel like those are kind of standard moves to make, if you know what I mean. I feel like us getting Devers, putting him here, and then like Guillorme can stay in. He can be our leadoff guy. It does kind of sound weird to have him as a DH, but like looking at this team, I mean, this is a big step up from what we had previous years. I mean, look at this team. I feel like offense has been a big issue for us. Yeah, pitching has been too, but I think we honestly, we just weren't scoring runs, and so you can see offensively we took a big step up. Pitching, yes, we are kind of lacking, and I feel like that's kind of where we're lacking now after the moves that we made. So this is okay. I like this offensive setup. This is nice. The more I see the unis, I'm liking them more and more and more. I like what we have offensively. I definitely think we do need some sort of some sort of pitching. If you guys think we should also change something with this team offensively, let me know. But I want to leave it there. I want the trades to be like kind of your guys' idea as well. So we've got Waters, we've got Buxton, Mondesi. The infield, I like what we have here. Pitching, maybe we could change this up a little bit. You know, the bullpen, probably could change that up a little bit. But right now, I like this. I like this. Yeah. I think we leave it there for today. That way you guys can kind of have a say. We're not through spring training yet. We can kind of figure out what we need to do. And this is the team. Art Saunders could even get called up too if you guys want. So yeah, let's leave it there. That way you guys have a chance to kind of change up some things if you want. Maybe make some trades. Maybe go. If you guys think there might be someone in free agency that we could sign that's still available. Speaking of which, let's just see who is available in free agency still. Grossman. Okay. Let's see. Michael Taylor, Chase McCormick. So they're there. Brantley's there. Kiner Falefa, Taylor Walls is there if we need a backup. Edwin Arroyo we could just sign because he's got B potential. He might develop over time. Wilman Diaz has got B potential. So there's going to be some B potential guys also that are just chilling here. We've got some veterans also kind of hanging out in free agency. Seth Beers there. Who else? Some backup catchers, some bullpen arms still if we wanted to go after them. And then starters, you got Odorizzi, Hendricks, Scherzer, Paxton. So yeah, there's some names there. But let me know. Do you guys come up with any trades or anything like that? So I'll leave it there for today. And let me know what you guys think. So new uniforms, some big moves, Endeavors and Matt Olson. And I think we definitely kind of overlooked pitching. But at the same time, I think we can make some trades in the offseason leading up to the regular season. So let me know what you guys can come up with. Let me know what you think. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.